Yahoo! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Hunter.
Done. There's no end to this.
Another test subject.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Time for takeoff.
Becomes picked the wrong test subject.
Let's dance! La la la! Ha ha ha! By royal decree.
I taste blood.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Shadow Raven, let night fall! I'll protect us!
I taste... I taste blood.
Oz, reveal the wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Time for takeoff. Here we go! La la la! Ha ha ha!
Get back!
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Here we go. Midnight Phantasmagoria. Insubordination. Here we go. I'll protect us. Brace yourself. Let the show begin! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Fresh air. Good for both bodies.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Need to get something from Kaylee.
Guess where you're from.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Time for takeoff. Let's play! La la la! Ha ha ha!
Get back!
Time for takeoff. Let's play! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Just sharpen my spear. Nice and spicy. Here we go. Time for takeoff. Yahoo! Let the show begin. On the fry pan. Brace yourself. Let the show begin. Yeah. Yeah. Booba, get the Yahoo! Nice and spicy. Let's play.
I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Here we go.
Dodge this!
Here we go. Let's play.
Dodge this!
Think you can get away? away. Here we go.
Don't get frostbite. Freeze.
Eat this! I'm the price. Yahoo! Nice and
Freeze.
Yahoo! Nice and spicy.
Cool it.
Think you can get away?
Dodge this.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Add Ash. Add Ash. The threads of your fate lie in my hands. Wish me luck. Come on, we can do it! Huh, 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 huh. Reveal thyself!
Midnight Phantasmagoria. What was I meant?
Ah, yeah.
That is one of I happen. So yesterday, the cheese
So just...
storm terror, according to and
Well, where would...
Wonder how the old guys.
But we have some new items in.
Thank you.
Xqtiv? Jewelry is out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Feel free to take
What should I put in my litter?
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a wit. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries.
centuries, but neither is the flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Lily Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue kiosk. Don't talk to Paimon like that.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liu Qixing would hide the Geo Archons.
So, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per...
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand, and we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the...
Walk in the shadows.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wang Shen some kind of...
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhong Li because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhong Li has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the god of war, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he... As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind. In years past, Liu's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious. Traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me?
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see. If we are agreed, come with me.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime. My.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuver Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Child wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral.
What would Child get out of us doing the rite of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue. These are the advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows?
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of Radiant Grade at the
Radiant Grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is, if it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were...
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! Oh. Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, it is as you say. I suppose I overlooked...
Huh? How do you not think about Mora?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora. All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? he doesn't even bother, huh?
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to...
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. And a fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its bright Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro affinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now...
Priceless, huh? What? We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We could... How about this? I can take a small sample of all three.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is...
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we...
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these...
What sort of...
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the sample...
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. Oh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Dareu Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the meaty Now, let's pack those...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up. We're ready to go. Paimon will help her use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get... Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the orc...
I'll bring my seasoning.
That light came from the first note to Lucas Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue with their nap.
Roba, get them! Get him!
Must keep training.
Don't push him. Cool it.
Nice and spicy. Windblade.
You got me.
Windblade. Roba, get them!
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite.
Roba, get them!
I'll scout ahead.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls shook this soup. We're ready. Use pot. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier...
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Oh, that light came from the first note to Lucas Jade. Hilly trolls are surrounding nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
That light came from the second Octolocus Jade, didn't it? Churros, they don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Nice and spicy!
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery. To buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the...
Exactly! That's the one behind my...
No problem. If you have your eye on this one...
Then we'll take a box of the third.
Done. All the same...
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need the...
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, it is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery. Alas. Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Cheating and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liu will continue to prosper as it always has done.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous Jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Child give us some advanced funds earlier? That's a relief. Have a look,
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
I will...
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
The night so vibrant.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the—
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. That's right. The Liyue chief—
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after. Also, the—
Traditionally, we call it the Xqtiv.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Xuvia hidden away?
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that these things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help before the rite is conducted, the Xuvia will be kept—
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. But why do you know this bit?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information. Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation in Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little— Well then, we should go and prepare the
Perfumes? Where are we—
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however—
It's time for Zhongli's
We shall not speak of the deep—
I should open a store here.
Hey, boss!
Silk flowers? We certain—
Which kind? The,
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always—
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with.
My goodness, you two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. I'm sorry? Ah, yes. We've met before. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Just look at the abundant foliage here. And these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphological. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousin, silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history.
Wow! A true connoisseur.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has, but this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the seven in 3,700 years. As such, now that's settled, a question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an...
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard it would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of...
Our skins? You were the one who forgot...
Please, it's the...
So, now that we've got the flag...
Ideally with the help of an expert.
Talk about first world...
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk.
So this time, we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling leaves.
I will wait for you near the statue of...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Oh, can't be long now.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing, so come on.
Now that you mention it, yes, there is... Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got
no, they were for medicinal use. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation.
The fortune teller, right? Thanks, Lan. Long sword in hand.
Hello.
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about... That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented.
Perhaps since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celeste...
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar?
Yingar? Oh!
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently...
Great! This is just the end.
Not yet.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test.
Snooping around?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? 3 in one go. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe... Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "Oh, cherry tree, begrudge not thy..."
That went over Paimon's...
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. So, where is a good place for making sweet... You mean Wanmin restaurant?
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please...
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
This water will do now. I need you to perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come. Ooh, you're in. Now take these, and don't forget to do all 3. Well, or would you...
Wow, the essence is placed into water, and you must take care to control. So please, focus on don't waste a drop. All three perfumes are a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. Wow, you know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like all clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll root good. Be sure to come. I'll leave you with one who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful. Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
We've brought the perfumes. Did we take too long?
Oh, compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you...
3 sets.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like. Does that mean that
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of...
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope that she...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing.
Sure, but...
I have certain reason.
Man, what?
I apologize. Once you've acquired...
I smell red.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame.
What happened to...
Back in my day, people said that if they heard beautiful sounds like laughter, but if they heard too much wild...
So that means these flowers...
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that this harbor is like a mountain of dry... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but an old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. He saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell... It has been many years, and who knows how... Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home, and, we can help with chores.
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and...
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice! So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Here we go.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Let the show begin! If we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside. Oh, protect us! Go, Bubba, go!
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. All right, that'll do. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh. I haven't as to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then—
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history, but no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before to cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided so. Why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return what we borrow!
Oh, let you keep it. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person who's that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but...
We will!
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk... Oh, yes, that old If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have...
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea.
So what's the next step in a...
Next.
Ooh, Paimon loves...
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play... I will explain it to you. But our...
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my aunt.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. All justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to... Or perhaps, you could say that he cannot imagine himself...
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know... Seems I missed out on some interesting... I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment
hiring help? Sure.
Adventure?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer.
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 20...
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a...
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's...
Oh, help? So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still
No problem. That'll be
done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up... How about this? Let's make a trade. Get me a single chinks...
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. With this chinks and flour, I should be...
Ha! Adventurer!
All finished then?
You think you can buy us off with some...
Well, how does this sound?
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten in. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of...
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is... everything...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus... Now, if you'll excuse me,
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now. The reception is... Hello?
Welcome to Boo Boo Farm.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Ah, Paimon thinks you might be right.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti.
Something like this would be
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your...
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting insect.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own... My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting...
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue,
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng by an adeptus in the distant past. And located in Tianheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the...
The cocoa goat is a legendary...
Did you want to add anything?
No, just that the cocoa... What it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from? Also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong...
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Time for takeoff. Midnight Phantasmagoria!